Okay, good morning to LifeWave ESSE group webinar. I'm going to start the day with a video that I'm going to share with you. And here we go. This is on plant-based diet.
As Karen Reed learned, simply cutting meat out of your food equation doesn't add up to truly healthy eating.
We did fresh vegetables, but we loved our cheese, and a lot of that, we liked butter, it was a lot of fat.
By age 60, she was packing on pounds and heart problems.
I had high blood pressure and high cholesterol and very high lipids, triglycerides.
Diet really has an impact on a number of the cardiac risk factors.
Cardiologist Brian Tashner is Karen's specialist. He believes the typical American diet could use a makeover.
On average, about 10% or less of our calorie intake is from fruits and vegetables. And when we look at the vegetables consumed, about half of those are potatoes, and most of those are fried.
It reinforces the point that all fruits and vegetables aren't created equal. Taking your diet green means 50 to 60% of calories come from plant sources, the majority being leafy greens, which top the plant-based food pyramid.
So things like spinach and kale, chard, romaine lettuce, those things, and then really incorporating all other types of vegetables in your diet. So that really should be the base of the pyramid. And then other things, whole grain carbohydrates like the brown rice, the quinoa, farro, and then legumes, so different kinds of beans, should be the next level. Healthy fats, so things like avocados, nuts, olive oil, that should be the next level of the pyramid. And then realizing that most people consume some animal protein, that really should be the next level, where you maybe limit that to about 10% of your diet.
The switch took a big bite out of Karen's health woes.
It's just completely changed our life over the last year. My blood pressure's been much better. I'm on less medication. I've lost 20 pounds.
A proper plant-based plan may be the beginning of a health transformation. For Lee Memorial Health System, I'm Amy Osher.
Okay, so yeah, I have to say that I've never really been on any kind of medication. I've never really went on a diet of any kind. I'm 62 years old, and I kind of consider myself pretty healthy because I stay pretty active. I've been a dancer. I started ballet when I was 8 years old, and transitioned into a professional dancer at 16. And but what I have noticed, like in the last 10 years, is my energy level. It's been much harder. And of course, we just want to say, well, that's because of age. That's really just an age thing. And yet, something in my brain is saying that's not totally true. Because when I started to really analyze what are the things that I've been eating, I can put good things over here, okay things over here, and really not so good things over here. So when I started looking at that third category, I've been trying to kind of wean myself off of certain kinds of things that I think, no, there's enough science out there that shows that these things are really not good to put in the body. And so, Paul, really thanks to your video there, the documentary that I looked at, I was really shocked about how much harmful things, toxins that go into food, right? Food-based, just what we buy every day, especially processed meat. So that that builds up. And as you can see, I'm wearing a glutathione patch here today, and glutathione, of course, it's an antioxidant, but it's also the way that the glutathione patch works is to flush out toxins in the body. And I have to say, I've felt everything, my digestion and the way my stomach feels and everything is so much better. Also, my wife, she's experienced the same thing. She switches. I'll go into patch placement a little bit later. But she switches the patches in several places in the body. She rotates it 5 days a week and puts them in a different place. So she's been really having good results with that. So guys, I'm gonna go to this next screen. Okay, right here. And this is a little PowerPoint that I put together. I hope everybody can see that pretty well. I'm going to go to this slide first. Okay, so this is just a basic understanding of how you know, the patches should be placed on the body. It says that really certain patches like the X39 can be put anywhere, but they've done, you know, especially Karen Khan, who's a well-known acupuncturist, has come up with protocols that, you know, basically fall into this category. So if you look at the energy enhancer and the LifeWave, they have two patches. They have the tan patch and the white patch. So with energy enhancer, you want to have the white patch on the right side and the tan patch on the left side, and this kind of corresponds to positive and electrical charge. And same thing with the LifeWave patch, the white patch going on the right side and the tan patch on the left side. So you can see this little diagram over here. But you know, as we know, and including myself, when I was experiencing a lot of back pain, I used the LifeWave patch to take the tan patch and put it directly on the point of the most pain, rotated the white one, and then placed that there in the place that I felt that the pain was starting to go away. And I had experienced really amazing results. And I haven't had back pain since that. So then the YH glutathione, middle or right, they recommend. The YH carnosine, middle or right. Same with the Eon. Same with the X39. Same with the Silent Nights. Same with the Nirvana mood enhancer. And the only one really to be placed on the left side of the body is the SP6 complex. And you know, basically the reason is that is kind of a negative. They understand that it's a negative charge, and what it does basically, it works in a part, you know, of your brain that helps to reduce cravings. Okay, it has some other things, interesting things that came out in the clinical studies as well. So the basic rule for white tan combo patches: the white patch is positive, it's attached to the right side of the body, and the brown patch or tan patch is minus, so it's attached to the left side of the body. For single white patches, attached to the middle or right side of the body, except for the SP6 complex, which is a negative charge, and in which case it is attached to the left side of the body. Okay, so I also have a little diagram up here is what is GVV, the gas discharge visualization technique. I really like this because it really shows something happening in the patches, that there's actually an electrical field, and they call this glow around the Kirlian effect. Okay, it's a glow around the edge of the object in a high intensity electrical field. Okay, so I want to go to the next slide now. And this is what is the timing and combination for applying. Okay, so for the energy enhancer, of course, they don't, because of what it does, it really gives you, it really addresses the ATP in the mitochondria to really produce like kind of a big voltage help in that mitochondria. And then it helps, this is why athletes and, well, anybody who's got an active lifestyle and wants to have more energy can use this energy enhancer patch. But it's not recommended at nighttime because in the night you want everything to kind of calm down, and so you can get a good sleep. So they recommend it in the daytime, and free choice with X39. Actually, as you'll see down the line, you know, I really believe that X39 should be used with all of these products. You know, but that's just my opinion. So people can have a, you know, if they study more about the X39, they can understand why that patch might be also good to combine. So with the glutathione patch, they don't recommend it at all at nighttime because it flushes out toxins. And during the night, you don't want that activity to be going on in your body. You just like, it's like the energy you have, you just kind of want your body to give your body a rest. So they recommend that, the glutathione, in the daytime. And the next one is carnosine. They recommend that one at nighttime. it works on a different, kind of a different principle, so it doesn't really cause a disruption in your sleep, and is actually very good to wear that during the night. And I've been using this patch, and I have noticed incredible difference when I wake up in the morning. I feel more alert. I feel more stamina, more energy, in a good way. Okay, so daytime you can also use it. It's fine in the daytime, but I prefer to use it at night. And then the Eon patch, it's kind of like a free choice for nighttime. I have used it at night sometimes, but the more recommended use is in the daytime. And Silent Nights is definitely a nighttime product, so not recommended in the daytime. And then with the Nirvana, SP6 Complete, and the Alavita patches, those, it's kind of, it really doesn't, there's not so much of a difference, because they're patches that don't interrupt the sleep. Actually, with all of these, they actually help to enhance your sleep, but you can wear them in the daytime as well. You just don't want to wear Silent Nights in the daytime. That's the one that they don't recommend, because they don't want you falling asleep at the wheel. Okay, so it says here, for combinations, please, and places to paste, it is important. It's interesting, paste, apply, I would use that word, sorry. It is important to use recommended positions, or use it how it best suits you. So it does kind of, you can experiment with these patches. Like, there's nothing harmful. There's no chemicals or anything that's going to really be harmful to you when you wherever you put it. So storing the patches, it's important to not place it near electromagnetic waves, such as a microwave oven. Do not store near X-ray radiators. I don't think too many of us have to worry about that, or diagnostic equipment. Do not keep it close to your body, such as a pocket or wallet. Do not leave it in the car for a long time. Do not expose the patches to high temperatures for a long time, or expose to the sun. Same as organic substances like vitamins, okay? Note, to protect the patch performance, keep the patch in a cool location below 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so these are good things to know. And then I'll move to this last slide. Okay, and these are also really important conditions for using the patch. Wash and dry one's skin well, drink a lot of water, usually recommended 4 to 8 ounce glasses of water a day. Note that the main cause of the patch's poor response is a lack of hydration. And really, if you see that when I was showing about that positive and negative aspects of the patches, water is actually, it helps with the conductivity, and that's why they say it's really important. And you want to keep hydrated so that current is kind of working optimally. And then the meridian is the path of it says the meridian is the path of electrical water molecules. Improve body electrolysis and electrical flow by hydration. Use up to 24 hours. 12 hours is preferred, but 24 hours is fine. It's just that the patches seem to start to kind of lose their gas a little bit. They can see that after 12 hours, they still have a fairly good effect, wearing them that long. But so if you forget to wear them, I just wouldn't forget to wear the glutathione patch at night. So take that off. And then if you're concerned about rashes, put them on your underwear and on bandages. So you can use bandages to place them on. Some people have really, really sensitive skin. I've never had any problems, but some people do. And then use other tapes, etc., to find the best place to patch. So you see these people down here, it's like the results are really, with me, all of these really pain-free. That's with the LifeWave, good mood enhancer, more energy enhancer, more flexibility. I really felt the carnosine patch has helped with that. Lost weight, I've actually started to use the SP6, and it's the 7th day. I'm a full week now, and for some reason, I've lost 3 pounds. So I think it might be, I haven't changed anything else, but it's probably because of that. Better sleep, I use the Silent Nights, and stress-free, I use the Eon patch and Nirvana. So I use a lot of patches. Okay, so I'm gonna stop that there and kind of bring you guys back.
What is that? What is the third panel, John?
I'm sorry?
What was on the third panel that you didn't show us?
The third panel.
Yeah, there You skipped from the second one to the last one, the fourth one.
Oh yeah, I just felt I would just go over these three. It's,
Can you just bring it up on the screen and I can take a screenshot?
sure.
Thanks.
So I did that one, right? I did that one, right?
Yep.
And then I did that one. Okay, and this one up here, I'm sorry, that's AccuLife. I'll go into that product and some of the things about that
Okay.
another time. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oh, can I leave that up?
Oh, leave it up. Oh, I thought you got it already. Okay. Okay. So,
Okay. It's just one moment.
yeah, this is an incredible product, the AccuLife. It's really amazing. I mean, they have all kinds. They have acupuncture for horses and chiropractic and things like this. But this is just so much more convenient.
Oh, I see. That's a price difference with multiple purchases. I get it.
Right. I actually purchased quite a few because I was going to go to these farms around my house, and I got to one, and then COVID-19 started, and you can't do that anymore. So I have to wait until things go back to normal. But yeah, as long as we're on this slide, it's like, imagine rapid drug-free pain relief for your horse. Now it's yours with LifeWave. It's a safe and natural pain relief for horses, reduces inflammation, can be used for the whole body, local pain. Okay, and also instead of a 30-day 100% money back guarantee, if you're a preferred customer or retail customer, it's a 90-day money back guarantee. So, and there's some good videos too. If you go to LifeWave AccuLife videos, there's some really good ones. One was done by John Chance, who's he's been in LifeWave for 15 years. He's one of the founding members. You got that, Paul? You got it all now?
Appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.